a Sunday football game. And this is where the concern began. Tua taking a hit from Matt Milano. And you see him as his head just smacks to the back of the turf. He comes up wobbly and he crumbles to the ground. Now, after initially being ruled a head injury, Tua said he passed the concussion protocol. He returned to the game. The team later said he had suffered back and ankle injuries. So back to tonight in the second quarter, Tua trying to find an open man, and he is sacked by Josh Tupou. He's thrown to the ground, and you see once again his head, the back of his head, again violently hitting the ground. He didn't get up. He was on the floor for 7 minutes. He had to be carted off the field. Dolphins called it head and neck injuries. He was transported to the local hospital. Even the opponents concerned about Tua.
That was tough seeing that, man. I felt very bad for him, and I'm praying for you, Tua. So is our team, and I'm sure your team as well. But, you know, when injuries happen like that, that's the worst thing in football to happen. But, you know, we just got to come around each other, pray on it, and make sure that he felt our presence, man. So, like I said, Tua, we praying for you.
Yeah, it's always scary when somebody goes down like that. You know, we play a dangerous game that, you know, we know something like that can happen at any time, but it's always scary when it does. And, you know, they told me that he's flying back with the team, so that's great news. Hopefully he can get a speedy recovery. I'm going to text him after the game, see how he's doing. Hopefully he can come back fast.
Ryan Shazier, who suffered a spinal contusion back in December of 2017, tweeted his support for Tua. He said, "Prayers for Tua. May God be with you and hopefully okay. The staff in UC Hospital do a great job with care. You're in great hands." Jeremy Fowler joining us now from Cincinnati. Thanks so much for your time. Jeremy, what is the latest you're hearing on the status of Tua Tagovailoa?
Well, the Miami Dolphins are just now leaving the stadium, and they are planning for Tua to go with them back to South Florida. He is being discharged from the hospital. That is according to head coach Mike McDaniel. And so they'll continue to evaluate him closely as they get back to Florida. And really, players and coaches are trying to process all that happened in the last few hours. Mike McDaniel made clear that Sunday against Buffalo, when Tua hurt his back, that he did not have a head injury and that there was absolutely no correlation with tonight's injury. And I talked to a few players who echoed that sentiment as well. So they're really trying to process all that's gone on, not only on the field, but what's going to happen next for the Dolphins and Tua. Yeah, absolutely a scary sight. I can't even imagine the emotion down there on the field. Jeremy Fowler with the latest. Thanks so much for the information, and thanks for joining us on SportsCenter. Thank you.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol has issued a citation to Cleveland Browns defensive end Myles Garrett for driving at an unsafe speed, as well as a failure to control his motor vehicle, which led to his single-car crash. Monday's crash left Garrett with a left shoulder sprain, right bicep strain, as well as cuts and bruises. Garrett returned to the Browns facility on Thursday, but he didn't practice. The team has not ruled him out from playing Sunday against the Falcons. Opening night in the National Hockey League. October 11th, In the Crease is back with us on ESPN+. So watch. NHL preseason continuing with the best goalie in the league right there. Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Oh, turnover. Shesterkin takes a penalty, but he saved the goal. Shesterkin shaking it off and stays in the game. He's a hockey player. Mika Zibanejad. Adam Fox for the Rangers. He's got Chris Kreider, and he sees him, and Kreider just taps it in. Boy, we saw that a lot last year. Rangers score shorthanded, make it 1-0 against the Devils. Third period now, Rangers down 4-1. Dawson Mercer, he loses it. Alexei Lafreniere cashes in. Second shorthanded goal of the game for the Rangers. Devils win the game 5-2. Let's go around the preseason. Let's check in on the Jets and the Canadiens in Montreal. Cole Caulfield, new captain. Shots blocked. Brendan Gallagher. The baseball swing, bats it in for the goal. Great eye-hand coordination. He's always in front of the net, that Brendan Gallagher. Just over a minute later, Canadians pressing again. Gallagher feeding Caulfield. Caulfield, Wister, goal. But the Canadians would lose to Winnipeg by the score of 4-3.
Oh, Linda, you're getting me all excited. I'm fired up. Okay, I have a question for you. How many stitches on a baseball?
No.
108.
Uh-oh.
Would have never known.
Good call.
Happens to be the number of games the Dodgers are looking to win with a win tonight. All right, playing the Padres, bottom of 2, Andrew Heaney on the bump, bases loaded, and it ain't no problem. Strikes out Manny Machado on 3 pitches to get out of the jam. All right, bottom of 3, Heaney back on the bump. We're going to old school with this highlight, right? Getting Jake Cronenworth, Brandon Drury. How about you? Heaney, Ha-Sung Kim, boom, 4-seamer, sit down. Heaney, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts. All right, top of 6, Freddie Freeman. What you gonna do? Lifts that ball to left, to the gap, it'll drop. Mookie Betts scores. The Dodgers tied the game up at 2. Couple batters later, same score, bases loaded. Miguel Vargas. Vargas rips one up the middle. Trey Turner and Freddie Freeman will go, 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 and it's a 2 RBI single for Vargas. The ball actually gets away. Max Muncy gets to third. Vargas reaches second on the air. Oh, it's just too easy. Dodgers up 4-2. Top of 8, same score, Will Smith with a 1-1 pitch, and he knows what to do with it. A deep drive, there it goes. The Dodgers win 5-2, but who cares? 108 wins on this season. Holy cow, Linda. Unbelievable.
Coincidence or good karma? Who knows?
Had to be.
Phillies battling for a playoff spot, looking to avoid their 5th straight loss and avoid a season sweep by the Cubs. We jump to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies down 1-0. Seiya Suzuki under it. Brandon Marsh can't track it. Suzuki turns it into a triple. Marsh can't make the play. Suzuki would score later in the inning. Look at this. Take another look.
Got the shades and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Who put the sun there?
The facial hair got in the way. I don't know. Top 6, Phillies down 2-0. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Great chance for the Phillies to get back into it. JT Realmuto strikes out swinging. 2 batters later, 2 outs. It is Brandon Marsh's turn. Marsh, contact. It's deep. But Suzuki tracks this thing down.
Oh.
Nicely played. Big opportunity lost for the Phils. We go to the top of the 9th, same score. Marsh. That could get something going, but Ian Happ, an amazing sliding catch. Phillies, no breaks. Happ, the excellent play. A lot of top play candidates here in this game alone. Later in the inning, runner on second, 2 out. Matt Beerling on the ground. Game over. Phillies lose again, this time by the score of 2-0. Wow. Get a load of this. Entering September 15th, the Phillies had a 96% chance, that's good, to make the playoffs according to Fangraphs. Since then, they've gone 3-10. That's bad. Tied for the worst record in the majors. They'll look to snap this 5-game losing streak on Friday against the Nationals. So the Brewers were looking to take advantage of that Phillies loss. They hosted the Marlins. Bottom 3, 2-0 Brewers. Luis Urias, bases loaded, 2 out, and he gets under it. And how about Abisail Garcia?
Oh, wow.
He made the catch. It was awkward, but who cares? No style points, doesn't matter. All right, top 8 still 2-0. Freddie Peralta in a jam. Bases loaded, 2 out. Garcia at the dish. It's deep. Tyrone Taylor leaps, but it's gone. Grand slam home run. Garcia's first grand slam of his career. Marlins up 4-2. Bottom of the 9th. Brewers down to their last strike with a tying run. Andrew McCutchen at the plate. McCutchen. Oh, that's it. Brewers miss a huge chance to take the lead for that final NL wildcard spot. So they lose to the Marlins 4-2.
Coming up on SportsCenter, I'm so excited about this. Jeremy Lin joining the show. He's looking back at his legendary run with the Knicks and one thing he would have done differently during Linsanity. It's coming up.
Fundado em 1897, é dos clubes mais antigos da Itália. Conhecida também como Velha Senhora, o maior campeão italiano tem a maior torcida do país. Fãs que cantam em todos os jogos dos mais lindos hinos do mundo. Acompanhe a saga da Juve na temporada 22-23 do Campeonato Italiano, aqui na ESPN e no Star Plus.
A Copa da Alemanha, uma das competições mais tradicionais e importantes do país, é a chance de ouro para clubes mostrarem todo o seu potencial e colocarem de vez seu nome no topo do futebol alemão. Além da chance das equipes darem mais tempo de jogo para os seus jovens jogadores e futuros novos talentos. Criada em 1934 com a ideia de reunir equipes alemãs das mais diversas regiões e divisões do futebol do país, a competição é marcada por proporcionar grandes feitos de pequenos clubes que agarram a oportunidade com todas as suas forças. E nesta temporada promete ainda mais emoção. A Copa da Alemanha você confere aqui, na ESPN e Star Plus.
Assim que completou 18 anos, Vinícius Júnior levou seu sorriso de São Gonça para Madrid. O sonho de menino se tornou real. Na Espanha, o mal, Vadeza, encontrou o Benzema.